discussing doublet earthquake in Venezuela, and our entire study is divided into four segments. First segment concentrating on defining doublet earthquake. Second, geological and tectonic factors behind doublet earthquake in Venezuela. Third, factors and processes behind death and destruction in Venezuela, and fourth section concentrating on Operation Amistad, a humanitarian assistance and disaster relief initiative taken by Government of India to support Venezuela. Let us define doublet earthquake first. Occurrence of two independent main earthquakes in respect of similarity in their magnitude, and these are occurring close together in both their location and time are defined as doublet earthquake. Point to be noted here, while we are counting main earthquakes, fore and aftershocks are not included. Second point to be noted, their magnitude are indicated on Richter scale. So now let us come down to understand doublet earthquake in the context of Venezuela. First main earthquake was at a magnitude of 7.2. It was followed with second main earthquake 39 seconds apart with a magnitude of 7.5. So thus there was a difference of just 39 seconds between first and second main earthquakes, and their foci and epicenters were located in close proximity along tectonically active transform fault between eastward moving Caribbean plate and southward located South American plate. Let us come down to second segment to have a tectonic and geological explanation on occurrence of doublet earthquake. Venezuela is located along and around a transform fault which is tectonically active, and this transform fault is located between eastward moving a minor plate known as Caribbean plate and southward located a major plate known as South American plate. The movement of plate margins along a transform fault is sliding past each other. That movement is lateral and sliding past each other. Remember that this tectonically active transform fault between Caribbean and South American plate is similar to transform fault of US known as San Andreas fault. Now let us come down to mechanism behind seismicity along transform fault, which is also known as strike slip fault. Remember that margins of the plates along a transform fault which are located on either sides are hard, rigid, elastic, rough and irregular. These have tendency to lock together because of their roughness and irregularities. Their tendency to lock together tectonically is described as aspirite. Their locking together is source of formation and accumulation of elastic strain, which is also known as elastic stress. Once elastic strain or elastic stress is above and beyond threshold or ability to tolerate elastic strain or elastic limit, then elasticity is failed. With the failure of elasticity, there is sudden lateral movement of plate margins with release of seismic or earthquake waves. Remember that in case of doublet earthquake in Venezuela, two main earthquakes of high magnitude 7.2 and 7.5 occurred 39 seconds apart, First main earthquake of 7.2 was responsible for weakening of the structures, and second was responsible for demolishing the structures. Yeah, demolition of the structures. Remember that these seismic waves of main earthquakes traveled over unconsolidated, uncompact sedimentary rocks with poor structural integrity. Thus, structural integrity of sedimentary rocks are vulnerable to failure, disintegration that compounded with destruction of infrastructure and related death. Remember that in sedimentary rocks, groundwater aquifers are close to surface. With the vibrations, with the vibratory shocks या earthquake shocks, there is mixing of water with the unconsolidated sedimentary rocks responsible for their liquefaction. Liquefied rocks do not have ability to hold heavy weight, thus compounding into demolition of structures and related death. In the wake of this doublet earthquake causing massive death and destruction in Venezuela, Government of India has taken Operation Amistad. Amistad is a Spanish term standing for friendship, and it is a humanitarian assistance and disaster relief taken by India to support Venezuela through field hospitals, portable and modular medical systems known as BHISM, Bharat Health Initiative for Sahyog, Hit and Maitri to support surgeries, ventilators, temporary power supply, as well as India has taken medical supplies, medical equipment, food, blankets, and etc. Remember that Operation Amistad has established India as a proactive global first responder to take humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. It has further enhanced soft power of India globally. It has indicated logistical might of India to take humanitarian assistance and disaster relief in a country nearly 14,500 kilometers away from India. Remember that in long run, Operation Amistad will support and strengthen diplomatic relations, political relations, strategic relations, and energy ties between India and Venezuela. Most importantly, close ties with Venezuela in South America will provide a counterbalance against growing influence of China in South America. Thank you all. Stay happy and blessed.